back will probably be quiet listening to it. So your homework. Hey, they finally brought a flag tonight that we could salute. Last night I was going, I would salute the flag if I could find it. What are we waiting for? And John Holcomb back here at the Mabee Center getting set for the tip-off. A pretty good crowd on hand tonight at the Mabee Center. And as we get set, why don't we just join in and listen to our national anthem as we get set. So listen in, we'll run down it and get you set for the tip-off. Here's our national anthem. Okay, which is longer, that version or Freebird? Our national, yes, and I tell you what, Dress to Kill as well to sing the national anthem. All right, we're just about set for the national tournament second round. We've got 6 teams already in the quarterfinals, 2 more teams to be decided, so 32 is already dwindled down to 10. And John, maybe just some of your final thoughts as we get set for this matchup, some points for this ball game that can help OBU come out of here with a W.
Well, I mentioned in the last break there, the tempo is going to be very key. They've got
As we said, the top 2 field goal shooting teams in this tournament. The OBU Bison on the season, 57.2% from the field, and on the other side, just 0.5 of a percentage point behind Biola, 56.7%. From three-point range, they're 40.9. OBU is 40.5. At the line is a decided difference. The Bison just 69.7%. Biola, the top free throw shooting team in this tournament, at 74.9%. They do average 85 points a ball game. Their opponents average 66, and they're accustomed to a 19-point win, whereas the Bison averaging 100 points, their opponent 77, really accustomed to about a 23-point win. So, again, if it's down to a close game, who do you give the edge to? OBU 8-0 in games decided this year by 8 points or less. Another interesting stat, the Bison are 16-0 when they play games in Oklahoma against teams from outside of Oklahoma. This is for all you superstitious folks. We like to end our pregame, get second tip-off with maybe something you can cling to as you sit back in your living room ready to listen to tonight's matchup. But again, the Bison need to play like, and there is no tomorrow, because as we said, none of these guys have played in a game of the national tournament where OBU could walk off the court and say, win or lose, we gave it our best shot. Now, they have played hard, but they haven't played the best brand of basketball yet. Bison come out again in the home white uniforms, which John Holcomb has been a little bit... So the Bison undefeated in home uniforms all season long, and Biola coming out. I like the you see they got the red with the black and white trim, so the big matchup inside, and also Lane Lawford. We haven't talked a whole lot about him. I hope we haven't jinxed ourselves by talking all about the big guys, and this guy's going to have a big night from outside, but again, he from outside, 44.5% on the season. Bison starting five is Clay Martin, Quinn Woldridge, Kevin Morrissey, Lamont Ford, and Eric Cardenas. Starting five for Biola, Lane Lockard, Ronaldo Butler, John Florence, Jack Hartman, and Matt Garrison. Big matchup is Garrison and Cardenas, the conference most valuable players in their respective leagues. Lamont Ford set to jump it in the middle against Garrison. Bison to go from right to left as we sit floor level here at the Mabee Center. Round two, the Sweet 16, so to speak, at the NAIA National Tournament. Same officiating crew we had the other night, though. Let's hope we don't talk about that a lot. Lamont Ford wins the tip, but they are going to have to re-jump it as neither guy could catch it on the first jump. So here we go again. Garrison at 6'9", Lamont Ford at 6'8". Garrison wins it. That may be the first tip all season long the Bison have lost. Ronaldo Butler controls it in the backcourt. Now he comes up front, guarded by Quinn Woldridge. Bison start out man-to-man. Butler calls the play. High post, hands to Garrison. Hands it right back out there to John Florence. Left side to Lane Lockard. Good defense, Clay Martin. High post, Hartman. Back to Butler, and now we have a whistle inside. A quick foul already in the ball game inside the paint, and they're going to call this one on Eric Cardenas. They'll say a shove in the back away from the basketball, it seemed like, but oh well. 21 seconds in, and OBU's leading scorer gets his first foul. Inbound comes up, caught to Butler. Back to the right side, Clay Martin is still right in our face, and the quick left hand by Lance Norris keeps it back in play. Thank you. So Clay knocks it loose, but the ball stays with the Eagles. Butler has it up top, looks left side to Florence. Now baseline, Hartman has it, turns, looks to the basket, but they work it out to Lockard again. Now right wing, Butler controls. High post to Hartman, trying to look down to his fellow mate in the front court, but goes right side to Butler. High post, Garrison controls. Now inside to Hartman, turns, shoots the 5-footer, gets back his way by Lamont Ford, and Clay Martin's got the loose ball. Bison fans something to scream about early. High post, Lamont Ford for OBU. Turns, finds Quinn Woldridge. Right wing, Clay Martin is open. Goes back up top to Kevin Morrissey. Kevin back to Clay. OBU resets. 1 minute into the ball game, still no score. Cardenas top of the key. Right side to Kevin Morrissey. Back to Quinn Woldridge. Inside to Eric. Almost lost it. Gets it back. Kick out to Clay. Back to Eric. Posting up left side. Double team. Back to Clay. Goes up. His shot is blocked by Jack Hartman. Eric has it. Double teamed by Hartman and Garrison. Looks to Clay. Almost lost it. Lamont 10-footer is no good. Rebound by Biola Eagles. What a matchup as they double down with Garrison and Hartman on Eric. Three big fellas. Now Garrison posting up left side. Spins in the lane. 3-footer on the way. No good. It's long. Hits around. Eric Cardenas corrals the rebound away from Garrison. Hands off to Clay Martin. He'll push it up quickly. Right wing, Kevin Morrissey. Lamont, turnaround 12-footer is long. Weak side rebound, Ronaldo Butler. A little too much muscle on that one, of course. Lamont not used to shooting over someone who's taller with longer arms than he has. And Jack Hartman pitched that bill. Left wing, Lane Lockard turns, shoots the three. It is long, not even close. Rebound Cardenas. Both teams look a little edgy coming out to begin, not even getting close to the rim. Still no score, 2 minutes in. The top two shooting teams in the tournament. Clay, the lob to Lamont. Looks like he was pushed out of bounds. No call. And the loose ball is pulled down by Jack Hartman. Bison may not want to try that because they're letting him push Lamont. They did it the other night. Yeah, they were ready for it as Hartman jumped up. Butler wants to go one-on-one at the free throw line against Quinn Wooldridge. Turns, hands off to Lockard. Good defense, Clay Martin. Lockard almost lost it. Now to John Florence. Dribbles to the right, looking to the baseline. The Garrison throws it out of bounds. And we talked about the great shooting of both teams, but we also talked about the great defense, and right now we're seeing that defense. And Mike Hendren, Tito Pena, the two big men in for Lamont and Eric. Coach Hoffman already keeping them fresh. 3 minutes into the ball game and no score. Quinn Wooldridge way up top. Left side to Clay Martin. Looking down to Mike Hendren and sneaking behind him. Matt Garrison jumps in the passing lane and has the steal. Biola back on offense. 3 minutes gone by. Nothing. Our score in this one. Ronaldo Butler up top for the Eagles. Slows it down. Looking inside is Garrison running around. Tito Pena shadowing him everywhere. Tito is OBU's best inside defensive player. Butler backs away as he's run off 25 seconds from the shot clock. Now sets it up. Pulls up from 22. Banks a three-pointer in. Oh, he did not call it. That was an ugly shot, but it goes and it counts. 3-0. Biola out in front. Clay Martin up top to Pena. Right wing Quinn Wooldridge a long way from the basket. Kevin Morrissey looking into Hendren. Fouled from behind by Matt Garrison. And already one foul on each of the star players. But again, they don't have anybody they can go to behind Matt Garrison. Good agility we're seeing from the big men of Biola. Kevin to inbound, throws it up top to Clay Martin. He's got a right wing, kick out to Quinn. 3 on the way, off the mark, no good. Tip loose. Tito Pena runs it down near midcourt. Bison reset. Kevin Morrissey left wing. Gets by Lockard, goes in, up off glass, missed it. Pena, offensive rebound. They're called a foul over the back. Oh, my goodness. Well, he may have gone over, but the guy was only about 5'10", so Tito didn't. He reached over the guy, basically, but that's OBU's second foul. And Biola gets it back. 4 minutes gone by. The Bison haven't scored. Garrison up top of the right wing. Wants to go off the dribble. Kick out to Butler on the right baseline. Spins back out to the wing. Looking down to Garrison. Right side. Kicks it in the lane. Hartman, 14-footer off the back of the rim. No good. Quinn Wooldridge in there for the rebound. Not known for the board play, but got it that time. Clay Martin back on offense. Right wing. Looking up top to Quinn. Left side. Kevin Morrissey. He drives baseline. Hand check foul. That's a good call right there on John Florence, his first. And each team has 2 fouls. 15:36 to go. Bison haven't scored.
Yeah, it looked like they
and a timeout has been called, a full timeout. 15:36 to go first half. 3-0. That is right. 3-0. Biola over OBU. This is Bison basketball. I've seen this game. Clay's got to dribble, penetrate. We need some dribble penetration. Everybody in the house knows we're not going to shoot them out there. What are we from the field, Ray? Team in the nation has not proven it right now. OBU at 100 points a ball game this year in average, but 4.5 into this one, they still haven't scored. Luckily, though, Biola, they haven't scored except for dog shots right now, as Ronaldo Butler, a bank shot from 22 feet, and in one of those situations, folks, where it was a three-pointer that was shot way too long, but the kiss off the glass, and it goes, and that's our only point.
Yeah, Biola playing some tough man-to-man defense, forcing the Bison out too far on the wing to make a nice entry pass inside.
Eric Cardenas has come back in as coming out for OBU. Who else is out? dropped out. I couldn't find Tito on the bench. There he is. Quinn Woldridge inbound, throws it over the head of Clay Martin, but he runs it down on the baseline. This is OBU's end of the court. Clay's got it left wing. Good defense by Butler. Drives down, double team. Finds Hendren posting up. Spins in the lane. Head fake goes up with the right hand. Hit it. Mike Hendren's having a nice national tournament. He gets OBU finally on the board, shooting with that right hand. Got another shot from Dad tonight up in the stands. Feels no pain in that broken left wrist. Up top of the basketball, Florence driving in. Kick out to Lockard. Open for three on the way. It is short. Rebound, Clay Martin. Takes it away from Matt Garrison and pushes it up. Drives down the middle of the court. Now backs away. Tripped up. And a foul as Florence maybe saw a little bit of a gap to get a steal, but got there late. Picks up his second foul. Again, each foul will be critical because the depth or lack thereof for Biola. So Florence checks out. Josh Lockard, 6'2" freshman out of Juneau, Alaska, is in for him. Bobby Connor in for the first time for OBU, the sophomore out of Moore for Woldridge. Kevin Morrissey gets a pass from Connor. The 5-footer bounces around and falls through. Kevin Morrissey loves to go inside and muscle around. Does that time, gets his first two, and the Bison lead it now 4-3. 5.5 minutes in, and Biola's only basket was a lucky shot. Garrison will pull up from 15, right above the free throw line, and hits it. His first two, averaging 16 a ball game, and the Eagles back out in front 5-4. Clay Martin on the right wing. Finds Connor slipping to the ground, but the ball goes right back to Clay. Connor is up and okay. Hendren looking inside to Cardenas. Garrison knocks it loose out of bounds. Great battle inside with those two.
Yeah, it is. And again, perhaps OBU is trying to force it inside just a little too much. You've got to be a little closer to that man. You can't lob that ball in there.
Especially with Eric's 1-inch vertical. Inbound comes to Bobby Connor, or Mike Hendren gets to the Clay. Back to Mike. Skip over to Kevin. He lost it to Bobby. Pulls for three on the way. It is long. Fight for the rebound, and Clay Martin runs it down. Credit Eric Cardenas, who kept it alive. Clay skips it right side to Kevin Morrissey. Good defense out there by Lane Lockard. Kevin dribbles right wing, looks baseline to Bobby. Bobby dribbling around, gets by Butler, leans in from 15, and it is good. Bounced around 3 times, so the Bison cold shooting, but getting some friendly bounces. Have their last 2 baskets on some shots that look like they may have popped out, but fall in. OBU back out in front by 1, 6-5, with 13:30 to go in the first half. Ronaldo Butler running the point, calls out the play, barking the signals, dribbles back to the left off the screen, looks up top, finds Jason Ridgway, who's checked into the ball game off the bench. Right side lane, Lockard dumping down to Ridgway, posting up Hendren, turns in the lane, 3-footer is short. Cardenas, another rebound. Eric doing a great job on the defensive glass. Finds Clay, looking down to Mike. It's deflected, and trying to save it. Josh Lockard does. Throws it all the way out to Butler. He's streaking down the other way. Butler in the lane, spins, kicks it back out to Lockard. Up top, Lockhart looking inside the lane to Garrison. He gets by Cardenas. Layup is good. Garrison with the head fake and the spin move, and it's 7-6. Biola back out in front by 1.
Nice move inside by Garrison.
And now Clay looking down at Mike. The ball's knocked out of his hands. It will stay with OBU. Good help on the weak side defense so far in this basketball game as Biola. It seems like they put a lot of attention on defending the low post for OBU. Jack Hartman comes into the ball game as Matt Garrison will get an early break. Tito Pena back in for OBU. Lamont Ford as well as Hendren and Cardenas out. Lob from Clay to Lamont. He throws it home. Lamont snuck down the left baseline. Clay hit a perfect pass. He's got his first 2 points. They spread the guys out, couldn't find Lamont anywhere, and he sneaks down the baseline for the jam. Bison up 1 with 12:15 to go in the first half. Lockard gets it up top to Butler. Left side, Josh Lockhart controls. Now Butler top of the key. Bounces it inside. They double down on Hartman, and he is fouled by Lamont. Good utilization of the head fake by Hartman, and he'll shoot 2.
Coach Hoffman switching at the defense there. Looked like kind of like a 3-2 or a 1-2-2 zone.
Jack Hartman, I mean, look at this guy. 6'8", long arms, but a great free throw shooter. 76.6% on the season. So, as we said, this team shooting 75% at the line. You don't want to foul them too many times. Hartman hasn't scored in the ball game. 6'8" sophomore from 29 Palms, California. First shot is good. Tall, lanky guy. Looks a lot like Lamont Ford's body style. and a good matchup with those two inside. Lamont was the one with the foul. That's his first, team third on OBU, with 3 fouls on each team. Game is tied at 8. And the second shot ends the tie as we go back and forth. Now 2 points for Hartman and Biola back out in front as we've gone back and forth since the 3-2 mark. Right wing, Kevin Morrissey controls it for the Bison. Dribbling up top, finds Clay Martin. Pass is deflected, though, and stolen by Lane Lockhart. Butler controls it on the right wing. Backs away, looking in the lane. Goes up top to Lane Lockhart, who came away with the steal. Up top to Josh Lockhart. And resetting are the Eagles of Biola. Lockhart throws high post to Ridgway, looking on a backdoor pass to Lockhart, thrown away. Both teams right now just playing great defense.
Yeah, they are. And Bobby Connor, the first by Jason Ridgway to go back to the pass.
11:37 to go first half. Timeout on the court with Biola leading it 9-8. This is OBU Bison basketball. Really, we were the highest scoring team. That's why Hoffman's calling his timeout. Stuttered more in the last game than 8.5 minutes I have all season. Bison haven't scored 8 points in 8.5 minutes all season either. I'm used to saying, got it on those threes, not long. We're seeing a great coaching battle already in this one as OBU and Biola, two of the higher scoring teams in the country, and Biola leads at 9-8 with 11:37 to go in the first half. And already each team was called in timeout, and with the low scoring, we can tell that both teams have done a great job preparing for each other.
Just to have Biola's reversing the ball back to the top of the key and then switching it. Whoever may be up top, and right there it paid off in the field. So it couldn't support on the other end because of OBU.
So the Bison get it back trailing by 1. Cardenas has it up top, dribbling with it, now hands it to Bobby Connor, right wing. Bobby dribbles down further, kicks it up to Clay Martin. Bison reset. Garrison and Cardenas battling inside. Now Eric comes up top. Right side to Clay. Looking back to Eric, loses the ball out of bounds, but whose ball is it? They're going to say it stays with OBU. I thought Eric was the one who lost it, but Bison get a break with the basketball. Hey, good situation. They get the inbound on the baseline. Connor gets it into Lamont Ford. Up top to Dominic Corsi, who's in. Clay Martin left wing, and he traveled with the basketball, they say, as he dribbled inside the lane. And we talked about during one timeout, the Bison may need to look for a little more dribble penetration with players like Clay Martin and Bobby Connor.
And one thing they're doing with Eric, trying to taunt him.
Lane Lockhart has the ball across midcourt as the Bison pressure the basketball up. Hartman gets it up top to Garrison as the Twin Towers are back in. Josh Lockhart has it up top. Good defense by Dominic Corsi. Now high post to Matt Garrison. Garrison dribbles to the right. Pulls up. 18-footer swish. Garrison showing he's got some range as well. He's got 6 first half points. Biola back out in front by 3. Dominic Corsi on the right wing. He's another guy who could go off the dribble. Looks up top to Cardenas. Left side to Clay Martin. Now we have a foul, offensive foul, and it's going to be on Bobby Connor with the elbow, they say. And on Connor, that will be his first, team 4th. So we've played 50 minutes here in this national tournament, and the Bison yet to really get it going.
Well, you can tell that.
Again, we'll see if Biola can hang around because they have the depth problem. Bison send in 3 more fresh bodies with Quinn Wildridge, Kevin Morrissey, and Tito Pena. Eric Cardenas takes a seat along with Bobby Connor and Mike Hendren. Ronaldo Butler brings the ball down the court for Biola. Jack Hartman has it top of the key. Dribbles to his left, turns, kicks it right side to Butler. Thought about a 3. Off the dribble on Quinn, goes down. Left-handed scoop shot off the glass is good. Butler's got 5 points. Everyone's been a highlight. Clay, right side, side. Kevin Morrissey fakes the three. Driving past Hartman, lost it. They'll call a late foul, though, and it will be against Biola for reaching in. And it's going to be on Bernaldo Butler. That will be his first, team fourth. So each team with 4 fouls. Bison to inbound on the baseline once again. Down by 5. That's their biggest deficit at 13-8. Morrissey looking up top to Quinn Waldridge. A lot of contact, no call, but Quinn has it. Left wing to Kevin. Takes the three, drives in, up off glass, hit it, and is fouled. Will they say the foul? Blocking foul. A late call. They blew the whistle. 2 officials look at each other. One says, I'll call it. So Kevin Morrissey, a chance for a 3-point basket. And let's see who the foul is called on. Did you see?
I think it is on Hartman.
Okay, Jack Hartman picks up his first foul. Kevin Morrissey now with 4 points. He'll step to the line, a 72.1% free throw shooter. 9:59 to go in the first half, and a low-scoring ball game, 13-10, Bison trailing. Kevin's shot is up. This one is good, so the Bison start out hitting a free throw tonight. Kevin's got 5 to lead OBU. They're down by 2, 13-11. Lane Lockhart goes left side to Butler. Up top, Ridgway. Looks right side to Lockhart. Lockhart down the Garrison right baseline. Left side to Lockhart. Great head fake goes up. Off glass over Lamont Ford and Tito Pena. Lane Lockhart is 5'11" and hit it. He's got 2 points. 15-11 Biola. Left wing, Kevin Morrissey. Looking for Lamont Ford. He had a perfect lane for the alley-oop, but Kevin didn't see him. Kevin's got it again left wing. Dribbles further down on the baseline. Now looks to set up the offense. Wants to go one-on-one on Butler. Fakes the shot, picks up the dribble, has to go to Clay Martin. Tito Pena up top with it. Looks inside, down to Kevin. Kevin's battling with Ronaldo Butler down there, who traveled with it as he came up with the steal. And the Bison still a great defensive job. OBU can't seem to get the offense going.
I'm telling you, just like these two of the Blue Raiders were on the floor after the ball, and right there, Ronaldo Wilson, same to Ronaldo Butler, just the same thing.
So the Bison get it back, though, as Quinn Waldridge checks back in. He's going to inbound, throws it way up top. Clay Martin, a great catch, just like when he was a receiver. Quinn, left baseline, dribbles in, kicks it back out to Clay. Back to Quinn, open for 3, and we have a pushing foul, and this may be number 2 on Matt Garrison. Yes, it is. So a big foul as Garrison and Florence, 2 starters now with 2 fouls, and this has got to make Dave Holmquist a little nervous.
Yeah, and Quinn Waldridge,
Tito checks out. Cardenas back in. Garrison has to check out with those 2 fouls. Dan Plug, a 6'5 freshman from La Habra, California, is in. So 2 freshmen on the court right now that aren't used to playing a whole lot for Biola. Quinn Waldridge, left baseline, gets the pass into Eric Cardenas. 4-footer is bouncing around. Lamar on the tip. The second try, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Plug, who just checked in. Bison got 3 shots from point-blank range. None of them fall. Somebody take the lids off these Navy Center rims. 8:50 to go first half. Bison aren't even averaging 1 point a minute. Lane Lockhart up top with it, right wing, guarded by Clay Martin. Up top to Lockhart. Left side, Ronaldo Butler has it. Butler looking up top, now goes off the dribble. He'll shoot it from left wing. 3 on the way, off the mark. Eric Cardenas, another defensive rebound. He finds Clay, who streaks up the court on the left wing. No foul and a lot of contact by Josh Lockhart, but Clay backs away. 8:20 now to go in the first half. Clay dribbles back to the right, goes to Lamont left side. He dribbles inside, skip pass right wing to Quinn Waldridge. He drives down, fading out of bounds, throws an air ball over the rim, out of bounds. They'll say off to Kevin Morrissey. And these are plays that I haven't seen from the Bison because they're having to break out of their normal offensive scheme. And especially even after misses, Biola doing a great job of getting back quickly, something OBU does well on offense. Posting up is Hartman, or he kicks it back out. Now we have a foul. It's going to be whistled against Dan Plug, an offensive foul blocking. They'll call the moving screen, and that will be his first foul. And the team 6th, I do believe. Not a 1-and-1, or is it a 1-and-1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is a 1-and-1. So the Bison now in the bonus with 7:56 to go in the first half, and even though OBU's down by 4, the offense hasn't got going. You got to wonder about Biola with the foul trouble and just the energy they are expending here in the first half. Kevin Morrissey's through the line now for a 1-and-1. Yeah. Kevin for the 1-and-1. First shot is good. He's got 6. Clay hasn't scored. Quinn hasn't scored. Lamont has 2. Eric hasn't scored. Hendren and Connor off the bench with 2 points. So very low numbers for the Bison once again as they are down 15-12 at the 8-minute mark. Second shot rattles out though. Quinn Wildridge keeps it alive, and they will say off of him out of bounds. Timeout on the court with 7:55 to go here in the first half. 15-12. OBU trails it to Biola University. They're listening to Bison basketball on AM 1450. Hey, neither team's called a timeout. TV timeout. I just realized that. Hey, Ray, what's the lowest scoring half? Where's the little yellow book? You got one of those yellow books? Oh. Don't make me look stupid, Marty. Points in first half. 29 is our lowest. Not Georgetown. Points allowed in first half. 19 is our lowest. We're close. Bison had their lowest point total in a half at Georgetown, Kentucky back in December, where they only put up 29 points in the first half. And I tell you what, John, as we look up and see OBU with 12 points with 7:55 to go in the first half, I'll be pretty happy if they end up with 29 in this half.
One thing from the games that I have seen of OBU play the last couple of years, Matt, one thing that I have noticed is they haven't played their best basketball. And that's kind of what we've seen in the first 2 games. Now, if they can find a way to drive past the man and pick out the open man, that'll all change.
Biola forced to go with a lot of subs right now as they've got big men in foul trouble. In fact, the 2 big guys, Hartman and Garrison, on the bench right now as they go with a much smaller lineup. Lane Lockhart has it on the right wing, guarded by Clay Martin. Going one-on-one on him. Right side to Josh Lockhart. Dumps it down to Butler. Spins in the lane, and it goes up. Lost the ball. It's on the deck off of Dan Plug, and it will be Bison basketball. It's got to be something right there, but luckily the Bison get it back. So OBU's down 3, the 2 big men on the bench for Biola. Let's see if the Bison can finally get it down to Eric. Mike Hendren in there as well, so you've got your 2 best post scorers. Hendren's got it high post, turns, finds Quinn. Quinn, right wing to Kevin, looking down to Eric, and I believe he's held up by Dan Plug. Oh, they're going to say offensive foul on Eric Cardenas. That will be his second foul, so no points, 2 fouls here in the first half, and Eric going up against Dan Plug, who is only a 6'5" player and a freshman at that, but a kind of a muscle-bound guy in there, and he's trying to muscle around Eric. Lockhart gets the right baseline to Butler, leads in from 5, no good. Ball tipped loose by Ridgway, kick out to Lockhart from NBA range 3, no good, long off the rim, out of bounds. Bison get it back. But he caught it. It was one of those deals where he caught it on a good pass and didn't want to have to dribble in any, so he's got one of those ice water in his veins mentalities. Clay Martin back on offense for the Bison as the 7-minute mark hits us. Mike Hendren posting up, goes over the right, it's blocked. Eric Cardenas battling for it. Ridgway comes away with it. Jason Ridgway, a 6'5" senior, the block on Mike Hendren's layup. He was just trying to scoop it in. Back on offense, the Eagles come. Bernaldo Butler, left side, finds Josh Lockhart. Lockhart looks to Lane Lockhart, turns, fires a 16-footer, bouncing off the back of the rim. Mike Hendren high for the rebound. Clay Martin pushes it up quickly on the right wing. Backs up on the right baseline. Now finds Eric posting up, turns, finds Kevin Morrissey, and he's hammered. Eric, a good job. Even though he was fouled that time, he wasn't going to shoot it. He was going to give a layup to Kevin, and really, he'd rather have that than no foul call. And we have another timeout with 6:23 to go in the first half. 15-12. Where's the offense tonight for either team? This is OBU Bison basketball. Just the 30, Nicky. This is a 20. I didn't realize. Who was that foul on? Was it Butler? His second. Yeah. Just a 20-second timeout, so we are back here at the Mabee Center. Eric Cardenas is going to step to the line. This is just a 1-and-1. That was the 8th-team foul. The second on Bernaldo Butler. Eric is 69.5% free throw shooter for the Bison. Leads them in scoring at 18 points a ball game, but has not scored tonight with 6:23 to go in the half. This is a 1-and-1, as I said. Only 5 fouls so far on the Bison. 2 of those on Eric. First shot for Eric, cleanly through. So he's on the board. Bison now have 5 players in the scoring column. Only 4 so far for Biola.
Yeah, the referee had to make sure it was 1-and-1 versus a 2-shot foul, and they finally did call a 1-and-1 there.
As it could have been close to calling it the other way because Eric turned in the lane, looked like he was going to shoot, but passed it down to Kevin Morrissey, who had a wide-open layup, but they called a foul. So Eric will get a second shot. If he hits it, Tito's in for him. And he hits it, and Tito's in for him. So good move with Eric with the 2 fouls. You don't want to, even though the offense is struggling, you got to save Eric for a big second half, hopefully. Jack Hartman comes back into the ball game for Jason Ridgway. Bison down 1, 15-14. Lane Lockard's got it up top for the Eagles. Finds Ronaldo Butler as the Bison going through a little bit of a zone here. Josh Lockhart on the right wing. Drives down, dribbles back up top. Almost lost it, goes left wing to Lockard. Lockard up top, gets it back to Lockhart. Right baseline, Ronaldo Butler. High post, Jack Hartman. Back to Butler, fakes the 3. Drives in, leans in from 8, air ball, but rebound. Kevin Morrissey gets it to Clay Martin. Bison looks to take the lead. Clay drives down all the way. Left-handed shot, no good, but he's fouled. Oh, you wonder if it's just a matter of time when the Bison will finally break out of this shooting slump, but they are still scrapping for every loose ball.
And that's exactly what they needed to have happen in the first half. Half-court set.
First foul on Josh Lockard, and already 9 fouls against Biola. Again, this is a team that normally just plays 7 players, so they can ill afford foul trouble. Clay Martin for 2 shots, 71.2% at the line this season. First shot is up for Clay. It is good. Nice shot there with the left hand. And he's on the scoreboard, the 6th player for OBU. One more shot as we are now tied at 15 with 5:43 to go in the first half. That is right, 5:43. Second shot for Clay is good, and the Bison now on a 5-0 run, lead it by 1, 16-15. And what's nice is they're matching up good on the zone. They're not giving a lot of outside shots even in this zone. Jason Ridgway has it up top, guarded by Hendren, as Ridgway checks in for Dan Klug. No, he's still in there. Now we have a foul away from the ball, and it's going to be on Tito Pena, I believe. Coach Hoffman looks at Tito and says, nice job, Tito. Meaning, I guess he thinks Tito did exactly what he's been coached to do. Tito's second foul, team 6 going to the Bison. Not a shooting situation, so the Eagles inbound on the baseline. 16-15 OBU advantage, 5:27 to go first half. Lob comes in to Jack Hartman. Left baseline, he gets it up top to Lockhart. Right side to Ridgway. Looking down to Plug. Up top to Lockhart. Down inside the lane, they do get it to Plug. Up off glass, no good. Hartman goes up, missed it. Rebound, Mike Hendren. He finds Kevin Morrissey. Bison back on offense. Kevin throws the lob. Right side, Connor tries to save it, cannot. Boy, a sloppy pass by Kevin, as I thought that was an alley-oop. And then I find out he was throwing it on the right wing. And Bobby Connor can go up. Kind of surprised he didn't that time. Biola back on offense at the 5-minute mark of the first half. Josh Lockhart has it up top. Looks on the left wing as as the Bison go back to zone. Back up top to Lockhart. Right side, they find Dan Plug, guarded by Kevin Morrissey. Up top to Lockhart. Inside the lane, high post to Hartman. Left baseline. Lockhart shoots the 16-footer and hits it. Lockhart's first two of the night. Clay Martin quickly back on offense, and a foul called. Oh, my goodness, they're going to call the offensive foul of Clay Martin. The worst call of the tournament. The Bison did not like this official. When they found out they had him, they weren't too happy. Lockhart just runs into him. They call play with a push. Let's see if that gets the Bison fired up. Ridgway left wing to Hartman. As his man falls down, Tito drives down, has the ball knocked off his leg. Good defense, Kevin Morrissey. And I'll tell you what, Kevin came down after the last call, looked over at me with a glare. I think this guy's a little fired up right now. Tito checks out. Mike Hendren out, Connor out as Eric Lamont and Quinn Woldridge back in. Bison going to starting five, down one. 17-16 at the 4:20 mark of the first half. Clay Martin brings the ball down, goes to the right wing with it. Bison put everybody in motion. Clay drives down, loses the ball out of bounds, and they're going to say off of Biola. It stays with the Bison.
But that's fine. Clay takes the
yeah. Kevin Morrissey now to inbound on the baseline. Looking inside to Clay, sneaking down the lane. Instead goes left side to Clay. Gets it on the baseline, almost lost it. Clay dribbles out, goes back to Kevin Morrissey, left wing. Kevin goes up top to Clay. Right wing, Quinn, wide open for three. Now they collapse on him. Drags the pivot foot, no walking call. Pass goes off Kevin's head. Saves it to Lamont Ford. He drives down, reverse layup, blocked by Jack Hartman, who retrieves the basketball. Oh, boy, he's got those big arms. Lamont Ford is the shot blocker, but that time gets a taste of his own medicine. Biola back on offense. Ridgway, left wing, looks down inside to Hartman, posting up left side. Doesn't really look to shoot much. Hartman still holding it. Turns, shoots the 10-footer. It's blocked out of bounds by Lamont Ford. A little return of service there. And a timeout on the court. 3:32 to go first half. 17-16 in this slugfest. As neither team can get much done, but they keep fighting. This is OBU Bison basketball. Need some more on. 60 here, Nicky. Something to say, but this is even odder than the game we watched the other night. 17-16, Biola out in front of OBU by a single point. 17-16 with 3:32 to go in the first half. The two best field goal shooting teams in this tournament, but we've seen tonight, obviously, two of the better defensive teams as well. The teams come out real quickly, even though they do get 10 minutes is all at halftime. Biola has the basketball. Hartman gets the inbound. Right side, they work it to Jason Ridgway on the wing. Finds Lane Locker, turns, fires a three. Right side, it is long. Kevin Morrissey high for the rebound in the lane. Bison doing a great job on the glass in this one. Clay Martin brings it down on the right wing. Looks up top, finds Quinn. Left wing, wide open, three on the way. It's long. Hartman for the rebound, lost it out of bounds. They'll say it's off of OBU. Lamont Ford touched it last. Oh, when's the three going to finally fall for OBU in this one? But only only three-point basket in this one was our first basket. Ronaldo Butler's banking, which he wasn't expecting. Josh Lockhart has it up top for the Eagles. Dribbles left wing, guarded by Quinn. Up top to Lane Lockard. Fakes a three, leans in from 19. It is short. Lamont Ford high for the rebound, and he's fouled by Jack Hartman, his second foul. So Butler, Florence, Hartman, Garrison, 4 starters with 2 fouls apiece for a team that doesn't have a whole lot of depth.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep it out of the team now. Garrison several minutes, so he looks like he might have to get back in there.
So stepping to the free throw line for the Bison, how did Quinn Woldridge sneak in there to shoot free throws? I thought Lamont got fouled, but Quinn Woldridge, 80.6% from the line this season, although it was 0 of 3 the other night. Misses his first here. Boy, Quinn is in a shooting slump, to say the least. He's been the shooter since he walked on campus at OBU 3 years ago. When he hit that three-pointer to beat OCU 3 years ago, he became a legend. Misses the second. Lamont Ford, the offensive rebound. He's stripped loose by Lane Lockard, though, and the ball stays with OBU. So even though they miss, even though Lamont loses it, Bison end up with the basketball. 16 points for OBU with 2:51 to go in the first half. Kevin Morrissey to inbound, and Quinn Woldridge just shoved Josh Lockhart. And that'll be his first foul, and you can see the frustration mounting now for Quinn Woldridge. Capacity crowds have come to watch the OBU Bison. More people here for these games than any, but still waiting to see them play the basketball that has helped them win 33 games. 1-1 for Josh Lockhart. It pops out. Offensive rebound, though. Dan Pluth gets it back out to Lane Lockard, and the Eagles get a break and reset. They lead it by 1. It's 17-16. Josh Lockhart has it up top, guarded by Connor. Dumps it down to Garrison. Great move, but lost the ball. Got by Lamont Ford. He was going to have a wide-open dunk, but loses it. He had Lamont about 5 feet off the ground, dribbled around him, and loses it. Bison get it back. Neither team's playing sharply tonight. Kevin Morrissey, left baseline to Connor. Dump down to Lamont. Lamont looking back to Bobby. Three-pointer on the way. It is long. Rebound, Lane Lockard. Bison can't get a three from anybody. Eagles got it back. Lockhart up top with it. High post, Matt Garrison. Top of the key, in fact. Garrison wants to go off the dribble, right side. Now looks over to Plug. Out to Lockhart, up top. Garrison again. Dribbles to the right. Bobby Connor picks his pocket. Bison have the numbers. Connor, right side. Clay Martin, layup is good. Oh, I almost called it too early, and then it sat on the rim, almost popped out. It's been that kind of shooting night for OBU. But the Bison take the lead. Fans come to their feet. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. 18-17. You can hear a great crowd from OBU. Josh Lockhart up top with it. Dribbles to the right. Looks back on the left. Ridgway wasn't looking for it. Finally does at the last second. Back up top to Lockhart. Coach Holmquist has run the offense. Lockhart still holding it. Shot clock at 10. Ridgway on the left. I'm not sure he knows what to do with it. Now they find Lockhart. Dump down to Garrison. Turn. 10-footer on the way. Good. And that silences the OBU crowd as they all sit back down. Garrison's got 8. Biola back out in front by 1. 19-18. Nope, Bison fans are going to stay up. Neither team is at 20 points, and we've only got a minute to go in the half. Kevin Morrissey, right wing, holding it. Looks right baseline to Connor. Connor double team. Looks back to Kevin left side. Kevin throws an alley-oop to Lamont, who tipped it in. Didn't even touch it. Goes off his hands up in the air and falls through the hoop. Bison can't get a shot to go, but just get a deflection to go. Bison finally get to the 20-point mark. They lead by 1. 41 seconds to go in the half. Eagles with the basketball. Ridgway, left side to Lockhart, guarded by Connor. Both teams playing intense defense tonight. High post, Matt Garrison has it. Wants to go off the dribble. Right side, leads in from 10. Bank shot is good. Garrison's got 10 points. Biola by 1, 21-20. Bison can hold for the final shot of the half. This will be the lowest scoring half for OBU all season long by at least 6 points, barring, of 4-point play. Kevin Morrissey will hold it up top near midcourt. He'll go 1-on-1, just like he did against Oklahoma Christian and won it at the buzzer. Kevin, left side, looks back on the right. His pass deflected. Clay has it. Left baseline to Lamont through his hands out of bounds. Kind of a lazy attempt at a catch that time. As Clay a little too much steam on that pass. It wasn't a deflection. It went right through Lamont's hands. 2.3 seconds to go in the half. Lane Lockard gets it in. He's just going to dribble it out. And I've just seen the sloppiest, well, I don't know what kind of half it was, but there wasn't a whole lot of points put up. At the break, I'm not kidding, 21-20 Biola over OBU here in the second round of the national tournament. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back and begin our Walls Bargain Center halftime report. This is OBU Bison basketball. Yeah, I've seen it. Have you seen the media guide for Hawaii Pack? Small back, the Terminator.
You're on our cover next time.
Yeah. Coach often hates that. Usually in for about 2 minutes and back out shooting layups. Doesn't. That's fine. There's just 20 minutes left in one of these two teams' season. The Bison looking for a school record-tying 34th win. And a team that has been frustrated by their play at the Mabee Center. It's been since the 94 semis against OCU that OBU could walk off this court and say that was Bison basketball, even though OBU lost that game. But let's see what they can do in the second half. 20 points for OBU in the first half. 9 points fewer than their lowest of the season. Same starting fives back on the court for both squads. Bison begin with the basketball. Clay Martin, left wing, baseline to Kevin Morrissey. Kevin back to Clay. Clay dumps it down inside to Eric, loses the ball. Who's it off of? It's off of Eric. Just couldn't control the basketball. It looked like that time about the best position he had the entire ball game.
Wide open down the block.
So the Eagles back on offense, leading by 1. They led by as many as 5 in the first half. OBU's biggest lead was 1. Garrison turns, shoots the 10-footer off the glass, no good. Cardenas, another defensive rebound. Quinn Woldridge, quickly, Clay gets it down to Kevin. Kevin can't corral it. Bison just got to pick up the intensity and the attention right now. I mean, we've seen a lot of passes they just let go by them. So another turnover, 2 here to start the second half. 13 on the Bison here in the game. Lockard has it inside the lane to Hartman. Great position, goes up. 2-footer is good. Right over Lavon Ford, and Hartman had beautiful position right in front of the basket. Biola by 3, 23-20. Right wing, Clay Martin has the basketball. Looking inside, he'll shoot a 3. Right side on the way, off the rim, and Hartman has the rebound. Where's Lavon Ford on the defensive or offensive glass that time? Butler walks it back up the court for the Eagles. Mike Henry set to check in for OBU the next dead ball. Left wing with the basketball, John Florence played sparingly with 2 quick fouls. Garrison posting up, turns, good defense, Eric. They kick it out to Florence. High post, Hartman, 15-footer, no good. Cardenas, another rebound. Nice job by Eric. Clay Martin back in the front court for OBU. It goes up top to Cardenas. Left side, Quinn Woldridge has it way up top. Kevin Morrissey out on the wing. Right side to Clay. He drives down, looking in for Eric. Instead goes up top to Kevin. Again, all those Bison players on the wing, way out on the wing. Clay's got it right wing. Butler's on him as he goes one-on-one. Back up top, shot clock at 5. Clay dribbles all the way to the left side now. Goes down, looking in. His pass deflected out of bounds, but only 1 second on the shot clock. Bison are going to have to just throw it in and get a quick play, but of course they do have some like that. Tito Pena, Mike Henry, and Bobby Connor in for OBU. Lamont, Eric, and Quinn check out just 2 minutes into the second half. Kevin to inbound on the right side of the lane. He's going to have to just throw it in for a lob. Kevin looking for Clay, gets it, goes off his leg, shot clock expires, and Clay was going to be wide open for a layup and couldn't get the pass. Third time we've seen a pass go off of OBU. So, 14 turnovers for the Bison, and they only have 20 shot attempts. That's not a good stat for you. 18 minutes to go in the ball game. Bison, as we said, not even averaging 1 point a minute. High post, Matt Garrison turns, hands it off to Florence. Florence fires a pass down to Hartman, posting up. Turns, kicks it back out to Florence. He drives right baseline, back out to Hartman. He's on the wing, back to Florence. High post, Matt Garrison. And now a foul called on Tito Pena as Hartman goes hard to the deck. And on Tito, that's his third foul on OBU, their first of the half. Almost 17:41 to go in the ball game, and OBU looking up at 20 points. I mean, we can talk officiating or whatever, but 20 points in 22 minutes will not win many ball games. Maybe at the YMCA level. Sean Florence has the inbound, brings it up top for Biola. Left side to Lane Lockard, dumps it down to Garrison, left baseline, turns, drives by Hendren, finds Hartman in the lane. He's going to lean in from 5, rims out, no good. Florence for the tip, no good. Ball tipped around, Ronaldo Butler runs it down on the left wing. Offensive rebound, and the Eagles reset. Butler, high post to Hartman. He looks to Florence cutting, instead goes back to Butler cutting in the lane. He loses the ball, and they'll call the offensive foul, I believe, on Butler, running into Tito Pena. And on Ronaldo Butler, that's his third foul. So first player in the ball game for Biola with 3 fouls. Bison get it back. Yeah. Yep. Clay Martin brings it down for the Bison. Left side to Kevin Morrissey. He's on the wing. Up top to Clay Martin. He sets up the offense. Calls it out. Now he dribbles left side. Takes the shot. Throws it in the lane to Mike Hendren. Turns. Hartman right there. Kick back out to Kevin Morrissey. Left baseline to Clay. 15-footer. Bounces around. No good. Hartman all over the defensive rebounds that time. So the Bison get a pretty good shot. Clay just can't get it to fall. And the Eagles walk it back up. They're going to play a slow second half, I believe. 3.5 minutes gone by. Bison still haven't scored in the second half, starting like the first half. Florence up top with the basketball. Top of the key. Looks left side to Lane Lockard. Lockard dumps down to Hartman, posting up left baseline, guarded by Hendren. Waits for everybody to clear out. Gives a head fake. Good defense by Hendren. Butler at the free throw line. Almost lost the basketball. Now finds Garrison. He turns, runs over Tito, falls down, shoots it anyway. Shot clock at 1. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Florence has it. Garrison in the lane and traveled with the basketball as he faked the pass and drove down. So we've only seen 1 basket from either team with 4 minutes gone by here in the second half. Clay and Tito come out, and for the first time we see Vladimir Kachenko for the Bison, 6'4" senior out of the Ukraine. Coach Hoffman will try anything right now. Vladimir goes high post to Eric Cardenas. Eric turns, finds Bobby Connor up top. They were ready for that. Kevin's got it left wing. You got to shoot that. Dumps down to Mike Hendren, deflected out of bounds. Kevin very tentative with the shot. Timeout on the court. 15:56 to go. 23-20. Biola leads it over the Bison. And yes, this is the second half. And this is OBU Bison basketball. That's an OBU put up 20 points in 4 minutes in the first half. Weirdest game you've ever seen? Hey, Kevin, you're a senior. You'll never play basketball again if you lose. Shoot a wide open 3. He's 43.5% this season. Get the basketball back on the baseline. We're waiting for the TV timeout to be complete here. 1 foul on each team here in the half. 15:56 to go in the ball game. That's 24 minutes, and the Bison have 20 points. Biola isn't even averaging 1 point a minute. So, Garrison inbound now for the Bison. Throws a bad pass, but Matt Garrison intercepts. Looking on the right baseline, and Garrison's just right there waiting on it. So the Bison turn it over again for about the 15th time tonight. Back on offense goes Biola. High post, Garrison has it. Top of the key, wants to go one-on-one on Cardenas, who knocks it loose. Ball goes out of bounds off of Hartman's hands. Great job by Eric Cardenas. Boy, he hasn't hit a field goal tonight, but Eric's done a great job on the boards for one thing, and there defensively. Vladimir Kachenko running the point, has it on the right wing, guarded tightly by Josh Lockhart. Dribbles by him, looking down, lost it. Matt Garrison has it. Biola back on offense. This is the worst game OBU has played all season, but they're down 3. I think they could get away with a win here, folks. Lockhart dumps it down. Hartman has it, back to Lockhart, back to Hartman posting up, got away with the travel, leans in and hits it, and they call the travel finally, but they called it kind of after the fact as his shot went in. Clay Martin and Quinn Woldridge back in for the Bison. Vladimir Kachenko, Bobby Connor check out. Just one big play. That's what you think the Bison need in this one. Mike Hendren's got it top of the key for the Bison. Dribbles to the right, guarded by Lane Walker. He's posting him up, throws it left wing. Quinn Woldridge spots up for 3, blocked by Jack Hartman, who pulls it down out of midair as well. Oh boy. Now Quinn's just trying to get something done, but that time probably should have hesitated. Josh Lockhart up top, looking down on the post to Garrison, gives a head fake, goes up. He's hammered by Eric Cardenas. Good foul by Eric as he got a lot of ball, hammered him as well, but Garrison's a strong guy. You don't want to give him an easy shot to get a 3-point play. That'll be Eric's 3rd foul, and Garrison steps to the free throw line. First time tonight, 74.3% on the season. Bison have not scored in the second half, and there's 14:41 to go in the ball game. We are set for maybe school record since the Peach Basket days for OBU as far as low points in the game.
I can remember back in the 70s, before the shot clock, like a 36-35 game.
Dominic Corsi checks in. Kevin Morrissey comes out. Jack Hartman gets a much-deserved applause from the Biola fans. He played a great second half. He comes out as Jason Ridgway back in. Garrison now for the second shot. He's got 11 of Biola's 24. Second shot is good. And Garrison's got 12. Bison go back on offense. Down by 5. That has tied the biggest lead for Biola. Woldridge, right side to Dominic Corsi. Down to Clay Martin. He drives baseline. Off-balance shot blocked by Matt Garrison. And now Coach Hoffman has got a technical foul. And the OBU fans to support. Okay, I'm going to write down the time, 25-20, with 14:24 to go in the ball game. Coach Hoffman has gotten a few technicals this year, and usually they turn around to help OBU. We'll see if it does right now. Bison needs something. Down 25-20, timeout on the court with 14:24 to go. This is OBU Bison basketball. The only thing is that ball was never going to get over the rim. I mean, write it down. OBU head coach Bob Hoffman gets a technical foul. Stare down during the entire timeout, but the fans are coming to life, and sometimes things like this, I mean, Coach Hoffman's just trying to get anything going for his team. He's only put up 20 points in 25 minutes.
Right. chunk to go. And really, he does need to get players on the bench have been just sitting there, not into the game at all. Somewhere, somehow, some spirit got to come out of it.
And Matt Garrison's going to shoot free throws. It's taking a long time to come to the line, but there's the second horn, so OBU fans a little disgusted with the timeout just now complete. So Garrison just did 2 of 2. He's got 12 points in the ball game. Now make it, no, stay at 12. He'll miss that one. One more shot. Biola's biggest lead right now at 25-20. If you'd have said OBU only had 20 points with 14-24 to go in the ball game, I'd have said we're going to suffer the worst loss in school defeat. But barring all the problems, OBU is still in this ball game as Garrison hits the second, only down 6.
They need a defensive stop here.
So Garrison's got half of his team's points. Bison down 26-20 at the 14-15 mark. OBU has not scored here in the second half. Lockhart, left wing to John Florence. Up top to Lockard. Lockard now goes left side to Lockhart. Lockhart dumps it baseline. Turning, shooting is Florence right over the rim, tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with Biola as it's tipped off of Dominic Corsi's fingers.
Well, you got the shot from Biola that you wanted if you're OBU. You couldn't come up with the ball.
Just airballed it right over the rim, so came down a little quicker than anyone expected. Josh Lockhart back up top, shot clock at 10. He has it up top, almost lost it. Ridgway finds Florence. He'll pull up from 15, and this one's no good. Rebound, Quinn Waldridge. 6 minutes gone by in the second half. Bison's looking for their first points. Fans got to come to life, and they finally do. Clay Martin on the right wing finds Dominic Corsi baseline. Dominic dribbles out. Hendren at the free throw line, dribbles to the right, dumps it down to Eric, goes up, foul, and he'll shoot a couple of free throws. Fouls on Lane Lockard, I believe. He seems to be the one arguing the call, so we'll see if he gets pegged with it. Cardenas to the line. He's only got 2 points tonight, both coming at the stripe. Bison were 6 of 9 at the line in the first half. 13:38 to go in the ball game, and OBU looking for their first points in the second half. Shot is up, long. Well, bounces around and off the side. Looked like it was long the entire way, but got a soft bounce and goes off to the left. The lead is still 6, 26-20. Second shot for Eric is short. No good. Tipped around all the way out to Clay Martin. Bison get it back on the left wing. Left baseline. Corsi has it. Dribbles out. Finds Clay Martin up top. Clay dribbles down to Hendren. 19-footer on the way. It is long. No good. Rebound in the lane. Josh Lockhart. Can anybody get it done right now?
This is unbelievable.
I've never seen anything like it. And you're only down 6. Up top, Josh Lockhart has it for Biola with nearing the 13-minute mark. Lane Lockhart up top to John Florence. Bison in a little bit of a zone here. Left side to Ridgway. Baseline, Lockhart has it. Back out to Florence. Baseline, Lockhart. Touch pass. They get it down in the lane. Ridgway, his scoop shot is good. Great pass from Matt Garrison. We talked about his assist play. He gets one there. Mike Hendren streaking down the court. His shot is goaltended by Jason Ridgway as it goes up quickly. So Mike Hendren at the 12:49 mark gets OBU's first points in the second half. Only his second basket of the ball game. Ridgway had his first 2 on the other side. 12:49 to go in the ball game. 28-22. Bison are down. Yes, I said in the ball game, not the first half. Tito Pena in. Eric Cardenas out. This is simply a matter of survival. Matt Garrison gets it into Jason Ridgway. Again, Biola's not playing their best game of the year by any means. Only 28 points with 12:40 to go. Lockhart dribbles down, guarded by Connor, gets to Lockard. High post now, Garrison drives by Lamont Ford, goes up, off glass, missed it, tipped around, Clay Martin has it. He missed the layup. Clay Martin quickly the other way, lobs to Lamont, does it! Oh boy, that may be the play the Bison needed right there. Lamont, the Thunder Jam on the open play. 28-24, Biola by 4, 12:15 to go. Garrison, right baseline, posting up Ford. Wants to go one-on-one, dribbles in the lane, finds Ridgway. He kicks it out, Lockard wide open, 3 on the way. No good, tipped out of bounds by Bobby Connor. As Lockhart had it, and then Connor flings it out of bounds. Bison fans don't like the call. They couldn't see it. It's the right call.
Clay Martin tried to draw his guard. dish there, but they weren't looking at it. They were looking at the ball on the outside of the shot.
Lane Lockard's going to inbound it on the baseline for the Eagles. Gets it into John Florence. Up top, Josh Lockard controls, guarded by Connor. Lockard looks left side to Lockard. They dump down to Garrison left baseline. Looks down, finds a wide open Florence, missed it. A wide open layup pops out. Kevin Morrissey, the rebound, dribbles it up for OBU. On the right wing, drives in the lane, scoop shot is up. They're going to wave off the basket, which is the appropriate call. He was very close to calling it a basket, but that would have been continuation. The Bison will take the foul, though, not a shooting situation. And that is the third foul of Biola. Oh, the fans were ready for that one as it went down when he was fouled, but it was a good call, the first foul on Ridgeway. Kevin gets it into Clay. Right side, bad pass. Matt Garrison thrown right to him. Boy, he was waiting for that one. Yeah. Looking for Bobby Connor, but Garrison was right there. Biola back on offense, leading by 4. Garrison on the right side. Tries to drive by 4, goes by. Blocked from behind by Lamont. Bobby's got it. Ahead to Clay Martin driving down. He goes up, layup no good. Lamont right there for the tip-in. Lamont Ford's got 8 points here in the half. The only 2 baskets OBU's had. And now a timeout has been called. 11-12 to go in the ball game. And here come the Bison, down 28-26. This is OBU Bison basketball. Did you ever think 40 points might win this one? With the top 2 field goal shooting teams in the tournament. Nothing like it. How many games can you win like this when you win? Win the breakout and you shoot lights out. If you can hang on and win. Harrison's doing a lot of energy too. He's trying to go off the dribble. Everybody else is kind of standing around for him. Year doing OBU Bison basketball, and I've never seen a thing like it. 28-26. Biola leads it over OBU, and why do I sound excited? Because the Bison have momentum. Who thought I would sound excited with 26 points and 11-12 to go in the ball game?
Yeah, this is the most
Lamont Ford, a big second half, gets the alley-oop dunk, also gets the tip in off the miss. Of course, another one of Lamont's baskets was the tip just off his hands. Bison catching some breaks as Biola's missed 2 straight layups. Jack Hartman to inbound, gets it into Jason Ridgeway. He wants to find Lane Lockard, does, and the Bison sag off defensively. So poking pressure there. 11 minutes to go in our ball game, and it's a 2-point lead for Biola. We just won't worry about the score. We'll talk about the margin. Florence up top to Ronaldo Butler as they pass around their wing on the right side. Now they look left side to Florence. Back up top, Lane Lockard has it. Right wing to Ridgeway. Ridgeway up top to Lockard. Left side, Lamont Ford gets the steal. He's going to drive down coast to coast, and another thunder dunk. Lamont Ford the steal in the jam. He's the first player for the Bison in the double figures with 10, and the Bison have tied it up at 28. The MVP of the Sooner Athletic Conference tournament is picking it up tonight. We're tied at 28 as we near the 10-minute mark of the ball game. Lane Lockard fakes the pass, drives in, nowhere to go, kicks it out to Butler. Matt Garrison, half his team's points, on the bench right now. He's set to check back in, though. Lockard now spots for 3, pulls in from 19, off the front of the rim. Clay Martin the rebound. Bison have numbers, push it up. Clay's going to slow it down, though. Bobby Connor was back, no one back there with him. Bison a chance to take the lead. Lamont Ford on the right side. Spot from 17, hit it! Lamont Ford gives the Bison a lead, points will give you a lead with 10 minutes to go in the ball game at the NAIA National Tournament. And look how calm he looks from the other end. Bison up 30-28. Now on a little bit of a run here. John Florence, left wing, dribbles up top, looks back on the left baseline. Locker was open for three, but Tito collapses. He doesn't shoot. Now he's open again, doesn't shoot. Up top to Florence, back to Lockard, up top to Florence. Dribbles, finds Ridgeway in the lane, goes up, hits it, right over Lamont Ford. A little lazy on the defense that time, and Ridgeway with four ties it up at 30 with 9:15 to go in the basketball game. Clay Martin, high post to Lamont Ford, dribbles to the right. He'll shoot it from 19 again. This time it's long. Kevin Morrissey, the offensive rebound. He'll dribble up top. Almost went out of bounds, bumping into Bobby Connor. Bison reset. Okay, Lamont, that's enough perimeter shooting. 9 minutes to go in the ball game. We're tied at 30. Clay Martin on the left wing, looks baseline, finds Kevin Morrissey. Kevin dribbles in, kicks it out to Clay. Clay drives in, throws a pass right side, and will have a foul. Reaching in, I believe, on Bernaldo Bedler, maybe his fourth foul. Only the fourth foul of the second half, so not a shooting situation. Cardenas Henry back in. Tito and Lamont check out. Let's hear the crowd for Lamont Ford. In, Bobby Connor out. Bison have not hit a three-pointer all night long. And in fact, Biola's only hit one, a desperation three that banked in. Bison have the ball to Hendren. Up top, Clay Martin controls. Clay dribbles to the right side, finds Quinn. Right baseline, good defense by John Florence, blocking foul, and good play by Quinn because Florence was way too close to him. He just moves to the right, it gets tripped up and draws the foul. That'll be the third on Florence. Bison to inbound as that's only the fifth foul on Biola. Quinn lobs it in to Clay Martin. He's got it up top. Clay drives, finds in the lane Hendren. Kick out to Quinn. Right wing, good job as they collapse on him defensively. Up top to Clay. Bison reset. Left wing, Kevin Morrissey now. Back up top to Clay. Skip pass right wing to Quinn. Quinn lobs it down to Eric. Bad pass deflected loose by Matt Garrison. He had Hartman in front, Garrison in back, and Eric with his very little vertical is never going to get that one. So Biola gets it back. Credit them, they've answered this challenge by OBU. Hartman up top, finds Lane Lockard. Right baseline to Florence. Florence looks back up top, left wing, Lane Lockard. High post to Hartman, looking into his front court mate. Now they get it to Garrison, left side. Gets by Hendren, spins in the lane, but traveled with it. It pops out anyway, as Garrison came off the dribble, then tried the head fake and lean in. Too much movement. We've got under 8 minutes to go, and we're tied at 30. Quinn Woldridge up top to Kevin Morrissey. Drives by Florence. He's going to pull up from 5. Bank shot pops out. Cardenas keeps it alive, but then knocks it out of bounds. Out of Garrett. Oh, is that a correct call? Okay. Okay, I got an official right in front of me. I can't see. Kevin Morrissey to inbound on the baseline for OBU. Finds Clay streaking down the lane. Missed the layup, but he's fouled, and he is mad he missed that one as it pops off the back of the rim, but he'll shoot 2 free throws for the Bison. We'll check the foul call. It's going to be 2 shots, as we said. 16 foul whistled against Biola, and it's on Hartman, his third.
Yeah, that was one of those inbounds.
So Clay, who hit 2 free throws in the first half, got 4 points, all coming in the first half of this ball game. A chance to give the Bison a lead again with 7:38 to go in the ball game, and we're tied at 30 in the weirdest game of basketball history. Clay Martin hits the first. Maybe not, but in NAIA tournament history, they'll talk about this one. Whoever wins is going to win with around 40 points. Yeah. 31-30 as Clay hits the first. He's got 5. Second shot for the junior, playing in his hometown. He hits it. He's got 6. Bison lead it by 2. Again, that equals their biggest lead. Biola has led by as many as 6 in this one. Butler walks it up the court for the Eagles. 7:30 to go in the ball game. 32-30 OBU. Sets it up top. Right wing to Lane Lockard. Lockard dribbles up top. Turns. Hands off to Florence. Dribbling down the right side. Leans in from 10. Tough bank shot is good. Florence's first 2 of the night come at a big moment. 32-32 is our score. 7:15 to go in the ball game. Clay Martin dribbles to the right side. Looking on the baseline, Quinn is tripped up. They find Hendren. Hendren looks for Kevin, through his hands out of bounds. Too much zip on that pass, as Kevin had a wide open streak down the middle of the lane, but goes over his hands out of bounds. That play had been there all night, even if he was standing up. High post, Matt Garrison dumps it down to Hartman. Good position in the lane. Right-hand shot up and good. Tough shot for Hartman. He's got 6 points. Biola back out in front by 2 as they've scored 4 straight. Mike Hendren has it up top, right wing to Clay Martin. Kevin Morrissey, top of the key, fakes the 3, dribbles to the left, looking for Quinn, left baseline. He's trapped. Double team on him. He's got to get some help. Holding the ball, finally gets it out to Kevin Morrissey, close to a 5-second call. Back to Clay. Bison reset with 10 on the shot clock. Clay wants to go one-on-one on Butler. Dribbles in, leans in from 13, no good. And the ball's off the glass, no good. Kicked out, though. Kevin Morrissey running it down near midcourt, but loses it. Lockard looking for Ronaldo Butler, driving down. His layup is good. Oh, what a break they got that time. Butler's got 7 points. Bison down 4, 36-32. Clay Martin, left wing with the basketball, has to back it away. Bison looked very confused offensively. Clay says spread it out. He's got it left wing. Now finds Eric out there up top. Eric up top to Kevin. Fakes the 3, dribbles in. Now finds Quinn, turns, fires a 3 on the way. Got it! Quinn Waldridge hit a 3-pointer. The first 3 of the ball game for the Bison. What a lift that gives them as they pull to within 1, 36-35. 20-second timeout going to be called here by Dave Holmquist with 5:28 to go. Biola leads at 36-35. This season, in games decided by 8 points or less, the Bison are 8-0. On the other side, Biola is 7-4. So, advantage right there in tight ones to the Bison, but in this game, who knows what we'll see to end it. Okay, OBU's lowest point total this season, 68 in a loss at Phillips. If we get 68, we're going to win by 20. Or we're going to play about 5 overtimes. It's 36-35. Bison down by 1, but Quinn Waldridge has just hit a big 3-pointer, his first points of the night, and OBU's first 3 of the night. Yeah. Biola has the basketball up by a point. Ronaldo Butler up top with it. Looking right side, finally gets to the lane. Lockard. Bobby Connor back into the game for OBU as Quinn checks out. Offensive defensive switch here. Matt Garrison got away with the travel that time. Picks up that back foot, but retrieves the ball anyway and gets it to John Florence. Lawrence looking in, instead goes right side. Garrison finds Hartman, turns, surprised to see himself that wide open. Lamont Ford blocks it, but it goes out of bounds. How about Lamont's leaps, though, as Hartman was 5 feet away, and Lamont still got a hand on it. Lane Lockard to inbound on the baseline for the Eagles, gets it into Garrison, who is standing out of bounds as he passes it back to Lockard. Lockard threw it in, tried to come back in and get it, but he was still out of bounds. Bison get it back. Who would have expected this? I didn't, you didn't, nobody did. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. 36-35 Biola. Eric Cardenas back in for OBU. Clay Martin on the right wing with it. Comes back up top to reset the offense. Calls out reverse. Up top, Cardenas controls. Right wing to Bobby Connor. Bobby finds Kevin top of the key. Kevin backs away, picks up his dribble, finds Eric. Eric kicks it out to Clay. He'll drive in, lean in, double clutch from 13, no good. Fight for the rebound. Lamont Ford has it. Back out to Kevin. Bison reset. Bison got to get a better shot than a lean in from 13. Cardenas way up top, left side to Connor. Connor hands it to Kevin. Kevin in the lane, the ball's deflected, and a fight for it. Garrison called for the foul after he made the initial good defensive play. I'm surprised they called the foul on that one. Free throws can win it or lose it for you. And the Bison now in the bonus, just a 1-and-1. And with 4:23 to go and points hard to come by, this is about as easy as they're going to get. Cardenas to the line, has not scored a field goal tonight. Only has 2 points coming in the first half at the line. 0 of 2 at the line in the second half. Lane violation on Butler, but it goes in anyway. Eric's got 3 points. He would have had another shot, hopefully. I don't know if Butler's going to rebound over Lamont. He might as well just wait a while. Bison tied up with Eric's free throw. Now can take the lead. Second shot up, and it is good. Bounced around and falls through. Eric now with 4 points. He'll check out. Tito Pena in on the offensive-defensive switch. 37-36. Bison up 1 with 4:23 to go.
Good move by Coach Hoffman to get Eric in on the offensive possession. Let Tito bang somebody.
Butler walks it up the court for the Eagles. They've led by as many as 6. OBU's biggest lead has been 2. Lane Lockard way out on the right wing, up top to Butler. Butler still holding the basketball. Now goes right side to Florence. He's about 28 feet away from the basket. Up top to Lockard is the Bison in the zone. High post, they find Hartman. Back to Lockard. Thought about a 3. Goes right side to Florence. Ball stripped loose. Late whistle. They call the foul of Clay Martin. Probably the correct call, just a little bit late. Right. 3:57 to go. This is a 2-shot foul. Florence is shooting, they say. Okay. So Florence to the line, 73.3% on the season. Yeah. First shot for Florence, cleanly through. Yeah, he's got 3 points. Again, this is a great free throw shooting team. That was only the 4th foul on the Bison, so... Tito and, let's see, Tito comes out, Bobby Connor out as Eric and Quinn come back in for the offensive switch for the Bison. 3:57 to go, and we're tied up at 37. Second round of the NAIA National Tournament. Second shot from Florence is up, switch. He's got 4. That was a little bit of a gift right there. Timeout on the court with 3:57 to go. 38-37, Biola leads it over OBU. This is Bison basketball. I just hate a poor call like that. You know, that's just, it's easy to miss some calls when you get to he wasn't even facing the the two teams tonight. Kind of making fun of OBU scoring total tonight, how odd it is with just 37. Biola only has 38, though. Their lowest this year was 59, so both these teams are going to completely obliterate low scoring totals for the season. But the excitement in this ball game has been here more than a lot of other games with a lot better action just because of the intensity and the closeness of it. In there. He's been the star tonight with 12 points. No other Bison with more than 6. Bison going to walk it up the court with 3:55 to go, down by a single point. Right wing, Kevin Morrissey just in front of us has it. Looking up top to Eric Cardenas. Left wing, Clay Martin now controls. Clay looking for Quinn up top, but he's covered. Dumps it down to Kevin, but it's tipped out of bounds by Matt Garrison. Ball stays with the Bison, or excuse me, Jack Hartman got a hand on it. That play's just not there, and it's not going to start getting there with 3 minutes to go. Quinn to inbound on the baseline for OBU, throws it up. Clay Martin's got it left wing. Left baseline to Quinn, back out to Clay. Clay throws a lob to Lamont, can't catch it, and it goes out of bounds just too high. If it's a good pass, it's a dunk. Clay just threw it over his hands. Play's had a tough night tonight for the Bison. 3:30 to go in the ball game. Biola is up 1, and they have the basketball. Big possession for the Eagles. Ronaldo Butler up top with it. Looks in the lane to Hartman. And he traveled with it. Oh, he had a move right there on Lamont Ford. If he just wouldn't have hesitated, if he'd have just got it and gone to the basket, he's going to have a layup or at least a foul. But he hesitated and traveled. Nobody wants to win this one, it appears, but somebody's going to have to. 3:15 to go. Bison down 1 with the ball. Clay Martin left wing with it. Dribbling around, looks up top to Kevin Morrissey. Kevin, top of the key, 3 on the way. It is no good. Cardenas running for it, has it for the Bison. In the lane, fades from 5, misses it, tipped out. Cardenas, offensive rebound. 5-footer again is good. Aaron Cardenas, it took him a couple of tries. His first field goal of the game with 3 minutes to go. The Bison lead by 1, 39-38. In the lane, Hartman has it. Kicks it out to Garrison. Garrison back to Hartman, right side. Goes up, 5-foot bank shot. No good. Lamont Ford the rebound. Bison have the ball, a 1-point lead. Their biggest lead has been 2. They get up it even more right here with a basket. Right side, Kevin Morrissey gets it to Clay Martin, wide open, won't shoot the 3. He backs it away. Everybody in the house wanted him to shoot it, but he's just not feeling it tonight. He'll call out the play as the Bison run it down. Shot clock at 10. Clay on the right wing. Dribbles up to the top now. They got to hurry. He's still dribbling on the left side. Left wing, Kevin's got it. Driving down to get out to put it up at the buzzer. No good. Rebound, Jack Hartman. Bison ran down the shot clock. Couldn't get a good play off. 2 minutes to go with 1:55 to go in the ball game. And a 20-second timeout, so we'll leave it right here. Folks, I'm a little bit flustered, but you'll have to excuse me. 39-38. These two teams trying to get to the 40-point mark. It was 21-20. I mean, it has been, so far, 38 minutes of this. We haven't seen big droughts for either team. I mean, it's just been one big drought the whole game.
Not very good,
and when Biola gets it back, is, you know, the Bison in the late part of games this year like to run down the shot clock and set up the offense, set up a play. I don't think they can do that because right now they need 35 seconds, every bit of it, to get one good look.
Yeah, I'm not sure. A lot of times they up top. It looks like they want to trigger it just getting a shot like this. Overtime.
Butler's got the basketball up top for the Eagles. 1:50 to go in the ball game. Biola is down by 1 to OBU, 39-38. Left wing, Florence. Looks like they want to hold the ball and set up one shot. Right side to Butler. 1:40 to go. Shot clock at 10. Lockard top of the key with it. Goes left wing to Florence. Florence up top to Lockard. Right baseline, Butler. He'll fire a 3. Missed it. Fight for the rebound and tipped out of bounds by Florence. Bison basketball. Eagles do the same stupid mistake the Bison did, running down the shot clock. And Ronaldo Butler, he's only attempted 25 threes all season. I'm going to Matt Garrison every time if I'm Biola.
Yeah, I don't think that's the shot they wanted, even though
A minute 20 to go. Bison have the basketball. 30 on the shot clock. They can hold it inside a minute. Their biggest lead has been 2. A basket here means a 3 to tie. Clay Martin, left wing. Dribbles back to the right. Looks out to Kevin Morrissey on the wing. Back to Clay Martin, right baseline. 3 on the way. This one's off the mark. Rebound, Jack Hartman. Clay Martin just can't get a shot to drop. 1 minute to go on the ball game. 30 on the shot clock. Biola brings it down. Trailing by 1. Lockard, right wing with the basketball. Maybe whoever gets to 40 first wins it. Florence up top. High post, they find Garrison. Turns, and he's going to be called for charging. Running over Clay Martin. And that time, on Matt Garrison, his 4th foul, a little bit out of control. He's got to come down a little calmer with that. He had that vengeant look on his face, very mad. Throws the elbow, and Clay draws the charge. 45 seconds to go. Bison up 1 with the basketball. 10-second game clock, shot clock differential. Biola will get it back, but if the Bison score here, Biola needs a 3 to tie it. Clay Martin holding it. Game clock at 30. Bison looks like they're going to hold for 1. I'm not sure if I like this one. He's got it up top. High post to Eric Cardenas. Eric looks left wing to Clay Martin. Driving down, goes up, misses the layup, gets his own rebound. It did not hit the rim, though. Clay's got it stolen now. Florence has it, and they're going to say out of bounds off of play with 16.5 seconds to go in the ball game. Biola will get it back down 1. They'll have a chance to win it.
The right thing right there.
No. That time he needed to bank it, probably went for the scoop on the baseline, and it just went sailing over the rim. And he got it back, fight for the loose ball. I'm not sure the call was correct, but it didn't matter because they were going to have Biola the basketball anyway. Again,
all second half.
Bison lost by 1 in the second round last year to Geneva, Pennsylvania. And again, 8-0 in games this year, decided by 8 points or less. Biola is 7-4. 4 of their 5 losses have been by 8 points or less. But the Eagles have the ball, and I'm not sure in this situation you want to have the ball last. You'd rather have that 1-point lead, as bad as the offenses have been. But again, we've been talking about getting 1 point a minute, and with 16.5 seconds to go, it's kind of a race to 40 points right now.
The only guy you really
and you look up and see only 4 fouls in the Bison, so they got 2 to give right here. But you got to make sure you get him before he's going up with the shot. But maybe if Biola, I'm sure their coach is aware of that. If they run too far down, the Bison can use those fouls to really flush the win. Tito's in there with Clay Martin, Bobby Connor, Kevin Morrissey, and Mike Hendren. Matt Garrison is coming down the court. He's going to inbound it. He's had 13 points to lead Biola, along with Ronaldo Butler, Lane Lockard, Jack Hartman, and John Florence. Bison lead it by 1. Garrison gets it into Ronaldo Butler. He'll bring it in the front court. Guarded by Bobby Connor. Lost it. Clay Martin got the loose ball, and he'll get the gem at the buzzer with 9.3. Bison up 3. Biola needs a 3-pointer to tie it. Right wing, Matt Garrison. He'll launch the 3 on the way. Missed it. Ball tipped loose. Rocker gets it back. Is he behind the 3-point arc? Reads the buzzer. Missed it. Bison wins. Bison wins. Bison wins. 41-38. I have officially seen it all. Bison Magic once again coming up with a big play. Bobby Connor picks the pockets of Ronaldo Butler. Bob Hoffman going ballistic on the sideline. And no bigger play. Bobby Connor has got to be the Heritage Church player of the game. I don't care about points, the biggest steal of the season.